20 people, led by a Ibile, who I later know to be Ibile because I've been hearing his name. I don't know him. So they swore on me. They beat hell out of me, collected my phone, collected my car key, and kidnapped me. They bundled me into their vehicle. I was sitting in the middle. Ibile was sitting beside. Then Oja was sitting beside him. One of his boys, his notorious boys. So they took me deep into the bush. So they were telling me that today is my last day on earth, and they are going to kill me. I was telling them, I'm just a laborer. I'm trying to make a living. I don't know the origin of your wahala. So why? So I was meeting with them. So as they took me there, fortunately we met some people along that line. So I was shouting. There was a mobile policeman in that bush. I think he was working with the people that are mining sand. So now say, take this man to the station. Why? What is this? He came. So they now brought me back into their vehicle. They drove me to that same site in Ilamija from Okegun, where I was abducted. They drove me to that site. There, the beating continues. So on that place, I met Supo Salako, is SWAT. They are SWAT in Adeniji, Oguns, and Mohammed. About 5 of them in their SWAT vehicles. So when I got there, I now hold one of them. I said, these people are beating me, and you are here. You are supposed to protect me. They said, why am I working on the illegal sites? When I know, so they now put me in their vehicle. I was sitting in their vehicle. Like 45 minutes after, my car was driven to that same spot. They brought my car. So I was sitting in the vehicle of the policemen. So they started searching my vehicle. All of them, I said, prearrange something. So all of them were bringing their camera into my car. Dosumu now asked me, what do I have in the car? I said, I have my plum and other things that I used to work on site. So as they were searching, they now opened the foot mat and brought out a gun. Yeah, they saw this gun in my vehicle. I told them, who drove this car from where it was parked? The same people that drove it own this gun. It's not my property. So I was handcuffed and taken to Adeniji Adele police station. So they took me to.
Who gave them key to drive your car?
Where I was abducted, my car key was snatched from me, was taken away from me, and my phone. Oja and Co and the Ibile, they took me away in another car, leaving my car there. So it was about 45 minutes later they brought the car to that same spot where we were working, that they would say we should disengage. So they took me there. They took me before DC Ogedengbe. I now told him exactly what happened. He said, okay. He asked me if I touched the gun. I said that they were forcing me. They tried to make me handle the gun. I said I won't handle it because I know the implication. I didn't touch it. So I said, you conduct a forensic test on this ammunition if I have ever touched it. He said, okay, investigation will show. I said, okay. So they took me to the cell. I spent 17 gruesome days in the cell. So, to cut this long story short, there is one woman, Fumi. I later know her as Fumi. She was dictating to the DC on what to do. Ibile was dictating to DC. I don't know how. I can't imagine such a person exists. A DCP of police. Ibile was dictating to him through Fumi. They later learned that Fumi was the spokesperson in Abuja for CID. She was telling them what to do to me. So I was released on bail, sir. You know the funny thing? I was enjoying the bail. I was at home. They called this Ogedengbe called me again that I should come to the station to Adeniji. I was wondering why. So when I was preparing to go, they were already trailing my sortie They were trailing him. They were tracking him. They went to arrest the shorty, and as the shorty was being arrested in Ajah, I was already in Adeniji. So I went there. He wasn't around. He said I should report to the DC. I went to his office upstairs. He now says, "Ebi, you release you, what brought you back again?" So he now signed another detention order, and they took me to the cell again. I was there 27, 28. On the 5th of January, I was telling each time Ogedengbe will come down to talk. I said, "Take me to court. Since you said your hands are tied from Abuja, fine. Let's take me to the magistrate or any court of your choice. You know, you can prove this case against me." He said, "Okay, no problem." So meanwhile, I was rearrested. Do you know why? Because they were hurriedly erecting another fence on that same place that I told you I worked earlier. So they were putting another fence. So in order maybe I will expose them, or I will shout that they are working on that, because the agreement was that nobody should work on that side. So I was detained. I was not telling him, "Take me to the court. If you can, who are alleges must prove." So I'm confident of favorable judgment. So they took me to court. I was arraigned before a magistrate in court 1. Tinubu Magistrate Court. Tinubu Magistrate Court now, Lagos Island here. Igbosere. No, not Igbosere. Tinubu Magistrate Court is different. So that was January 5, 2023. I was taken to court. So the magistrate graciously gave me bail. So as I was enjoying the bail on the adjournment, my lawyer was there.
What was the count charge?
They said I was possessing ammunition. I have guns in my car. The same gun they planted.
Second prosecution. Is it second prosecution or the other?
No, on the first, that was on the 17th of December. That was when the incident of help, where I was abducted, taken away in their car. 30-40 minutes after, they now drove my car.
The arrest again.
No. When I was arrested on this same issue I'm talking about, I spent 17 days. They now gave me bail. So DC Ogedengbe called me that I should come. So I voluntarily went, because I believe there was no issue. I went to his office. So I didn't meet him. He said they should take me to the DC. So the DC now said, "What happened again?" They said, "We have settled this matter." I said, "I wouldn't know." So he now signed my detention on the order of the DSP, the commander of SWAT, Ogedengbe. So I was detained again for another 12 days until I said they should take me to court. So I was taken to court. The magistrate granted me bail. We have had 6 adjournments. None of them came. The prosecutor has not been coming to court. Another adjournment is 24th or the 4th of March 2024. I've been to court 6 times now. The 7th one will be coming March for neither Ogedengbe, neither the team leader, the team Dosukman and the group. None of them have been in court till today.
That is why I was asking. What was the second arrest? Charges to court. What was the count charge?
Oh, it's the same thing now. It's the same.
Okay,
No.
the owner of the estate, is it an estate?
It's an estate.
The owner of the estate, what happened to him or her? Has the person appeared? Has it shown up in any way?
He has shown up now. He approached the authority. He was asking on the authority. He went to the Alausa that this property belongs to him. After proving it, they gave him security backup, which is the tax force people that were giving us protection. So they told me to withdraw, that I should stop the job because they want to have a round table talk.
So when your arrest was on and the rearrest and every other thing,
yes,
where is the owner of the place?
He was there with us now. He was in.
Okay, he has always been.
He has always been there. I had been talking to Ogedengbe.
Okay.
So he was there. He never abandoned any of us.
Okay.
So After the incident, we continued to go to court. So we went back to that site and we were working. That was when the other incident now happened again, when he stripped them naked. I was not on site that day. They would have killed me, because I called this my brother that what happened. He said they have arrested them. Ibile collected the phone from him and tell him that he's going to kill me if he see me, that because Ogedengbe left me abi. It's still on record on this phone. He recorded it. You will hear his voice. So that man have sold his heart to the devil, using the instrumentality of the state to perpetuate heinous crime, killing people. He has killed a lot of people in that bush. He has a slaughter slab there where he take people to. If you go there, I think some policemen were there and they recovered the pants, the singlet of my boys that he later arrested on that July.
Who is that person in that community? Who is
He's a land speculator.
land grabber?
He's a land grabber.
Is he an indigenous?
He's not. No, he's not an indigene. He's a Fulani man. He's a Fulani man. Fulani agenda.
A land grabber.
A notorious land grabber, determined to kill in order to achieve. But one thing is backing him. He has money.
Why this issue was going on there? What was your relationship with the community leaders in that place?
They were there now. They were there with us. Okay, on this.
There with you or against you?
Of course, they are for us. We have their backing. We have their backing. So as this same matter I'm talking about, we went to the CP, invited us to his office. CP Idowu.
Okay, when was it?
That was
Last year.
late last year. Idowu invited us to his office. So he now told us that neither party he has no interest in whatever we are doing. His own is to maintain the law and order. He has been having serious issue along that axis, still on the same Ibile. That why didn't he go and settle with all these people that this should reign? Ibile held on to me. He hold my leg, telling me that I should help him to beg topaz who own that side, that they should go and settle. That we don't need to fight. He personally typed his number on my phone, Ibile, which I have here, with his mother-in-law.
What was he requesting for? Is it
That he was requesting that I should talk to Topaz Gani, who owns the land I was working at. He want peace. So we arranged peace meeting two times in Radisson Blue.
Okay, when?
That was it not November last year or so? He didn't come. We went back to the CP. He called his surety. Trico was the one that guaranteed, that stood for him, begged for him that they should release, that he go and organize the peace meeting. He never came. So on the third occasion, they said we should meet in Area J, in the area commander's office. We were there. He never showed up. So the man is not ready for peace, and he can get anything he wants because of the corrupt system we have in this country. Otherwise, I don't know why such characters will be let loose.
So you have made a complaint against the man.
If I have made a complaint,
Against him personally.
I did now. I have a statement with them in the police in tax force office. They took my statement. What is that? The name of that inspector that took our statement. I have my statement there. Supo Jejeloye personally took my statement regarding on this same issue.
On your own?
Yes.
Are you true?
I'm true. So please, what my prayer will be this. I will beg the IG to beam searchlight on this man. He's a threat to the society. I must confess to you. He's somebody to be dreaded. As I'm talking to you, if I'm passing through Eleko and I see Bile, I shiver, because I've seen things in film. I've not seen it practically until this man did. He will one day wreak havoc.
What is his real name?
Is Audulai, Modupolua or something. Audulai, Said Audulai, Abdulai, Musadoluwa. aka Ibile.
Saheed Abdullahi.
Musa Doluwa, he's rich. He has bought his way to the powers that be, and is continuing to leverage on that money he has.
So now, sir, on your
Especially the issue of ammunition, because I'm a layman in law, but I've read, possession of firearm without a license is a criminal offence. So, and I try as much as possible not to fall on the wrong side of the law, and it has been guiding me. But this man breached my peace. He tortured me. I was beaten. This phone was broken. My car was taken away. I was abducted and taken into the far bush where he usually kill people. It was in the intervention of that mobile policeman I would have been a dead man today. Who knows how many he has killed there? Who knows how many he has killed there? Before this killing spree continues unabated, I will want the IG to beam searchlight and revisit this case by inviting Ogedengbe, Supo, Dosumu, Mohammed, Oguns, and Biggie. They are all working. They are his goons that he's using. Even when the IG saw the video he posted, when he later arrest, because he really arrest people himself, not even police. He will arrest you and strip you naked. He video it. The CP saw it. The CP was now asking, who are these policemen around you? He said they are his bodyguards. So they are guiding you to strip people naked. I believe those policemen have undergone a day room trial. I believe so.
okay, thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Your name once again, sir.
My name is Babatunde Alaba Joseph.
Your destination, your
I'm a resident of Ajah.
okay, you work with.
I'm a civil contractor.
Thank you.